Jim Henson. I live in Concord, New Hampshire, and I'm a Pilates fanatic. I mean, about a year ago I started to come to Concord Pilates because I had problems with my back. I was gaining weight because I couldn't work out. I couldn't do the running and lifting that I used to do like I did when I was wrestling and football in high school. And even the calisthenics that I used to do in the military when I was in the Coast Guard, I couldn't do that stuff anymore. So I found myself sitting around doing nothing, and as a result my back wasn't getting any better, and again I was gaining weight. So I decided to actually try Pilates. I came here expecting to be stared at, laughed at, and chased out of the building. When you're 6 foot tall and about 290 pounds, you're coming into a world full of women, you start to second guess yourself. However, it was quite the opposite. I was greeted warmly, I was given one-on-one instruction, and I started the open studio classes. To my amazement, I didn't really feel like I was working out, but all of a sudden my posture started to change, my back started to get strengthening, my lung capacity, the way I breathe, just really started to help out in every aspect of my life. I started noticing little things that I was doing at home or even at work that allowed me to kind of adjust my core, and I found myself working out a little bit more each day. It's definitely improved my ability. I'll give you an example. Like today, I had to drive about 600 miles in-state. I was kind of, how you say, upset or PO'd. I mean, when you're out on the road all day, I mean, what do you expect? It was a beautiful day, but when I got here, I was able to almost like meditate, get into my rhythm, get into my breathing, get my chest expanding, get my muscles loosened, get into the strengthening core, and 2 hours later I feel completely different. One of the things, there's this machine called the barrel. I did not like it at first because it looked strange and I didn't know how to use it. However, now it's one of my favorite positions because I like to go over to it. It really gives a good quad stretch, and it also allows me to do a good hamstring stretch, and also allow me to, through breathing and stretching, it helps me to expand my lungs. If I find myself, in fact, I found things out in the community that have that same feature of the barrel machine and do stretches and things like that when people aren't looking. I would have to say, if you're considering doing Pilates, stop considering it and try it. I can't tell you how many men in particular get to the point where they think that this is just for women, that it's really just a toning mechanism. But I'm telling you, the core workout that it gives you has gotten me to the point where I don't go to a chiropractor as near as much as I used to. I'm off a lot of pain medications as it was related to my back, and I sleep like a champ. I still do chiropractic at least once a month, but I do open studio, minimum 3, I like to try at least 4 times a month. And again, stop considering it and try it. You'll like Concord Pilates.